What's up, guys? This is Mark from SprintFeed.com, and right now we're looking at the Motorola Titanium, available exclusively on Sprint. Sprint was kind enough to send this bad boy over, so we're going to do a quick unboxing, see what's inside, and maybe try and get a quick hands-on with this device. So let's get to it. Now, the Titanium is supposed to be one of Sprint's new Nextel Direct Connect handsets. Something you don't really see that often these days because there's mixed feelings going around about Nextel. So there's the Titanium itself. We're going to flip it over, and as you can see, there's Nextel branding on the back of this handset. That's something you really don't see every day, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's move on to the box and see what's inside. Okay, so we've got our startup manuals and warranty registrations, typical stuff. Go ahead and toss that over to the side. Looks like a SIM for your Nextel Direct Connect SIM. They pre-installed that, I guess, or they left it out. We'll find out later. And here we've got a USB to micro USB. So this is for hooking up to a PC, notebook, or whatever you're gonna connect to via USB. Typical stuff there. And we've got an AC adapter here for charging up and connecting to a power outlet. Also, you've got a micro SD card here, 2 gigabytes, and the micro SD card adapter. So I take it there's nothing pre-installed. And we've got a set of headphones here, which also has a micro USB input there. So that's it's a little different. And if you look real closely, there's Motorola branding on these. So these are from Motorola. So let's get that to the side, scoot the box over, get to the device. Now, let's see if we can power this up. The Titanium features a 3.1 inch TFT display. Get that off. So that's right here. Full featured integrated QWERTY keyboard right there. It's got a nice raised feel to it. Typical walkthrough. This is a call send button. I wanted to call it a power button, but there's your power button there. You flip over on the side, there's your direct connect button there. Volume rocker. There's a speaker. There's an audio jack there. That's a lock screen. And down here we've got a USB and a dedicated camera button. And speaking of cameras, we've got a 5 megapixel shooter with LED flash. So that's an alright touch for this being a candy bar style phone. So let's get to this boot up and see what we get. As far as under the hood, this is packing an 800 megahertz processor, 256 megabytes of RAM, and Android 2.1 is running the show. Now that's a bit on the odd side, but I think they went with Android 2.1 to play it safe for this being a Nextel handset. So let's do a quick unlock, see what we've got. Since our battery appears to be fading, we'll just do a quick little walkthrough and see what we have here. This looks, I want to say, looks like a near vanilla build of Android 2.1. But there is your typical Sprint bloat right there. So Sprint bloatware there, but I want to say I haven't seen Android 2.1 in a while. So I want to say that this is a vanilla build. We'll confirm that later on. So if you're interested in this device, this is really geared towards business customers. I take it because it has the direct connect, and it's also billed as pretty much I want to say a military style bulletproof phone. They talk about this thing being dust resistant, radiation resistant. It's got a whole bunch of resistance going on. So if you're interested in this device, you have any questions about it, and you can't wait for our review, feel free to ask and we'll get right back to you. But we will have a review coming up shortly. So with that said, this is Mark from SprintFeed.com. I want to thank you for checking out our video, and thanks for stopping by.